Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. It's been a long while, and that is because I was going through some moments of grief. I didn't really want to talk about it, but I feel I should have been prompted in my spirit to talk about it because it involves someone very special to me, and that person is my dad. Yeah, anyone that is close to me, any close family and friends, know that my dad was like my number one go-to person. So talking about this right now, it's not that easy, but I'm going to go through with it because I made up my mind. But I promise you this video is not going to be more than 20 minutes. Yeah, so today's topic is about grief, dealing with grief. Yes, I lost my dad a few months back. It's very few people that know about it, but anyone close to me should know that I've been quiet for the past, I think, about six months now. I've been so low, I've been quiet, and that is because my dad passed in this period of time. It's not easy. Talking about it is not easy at all, but it's something, like I said, it's something I've been prompted in my spirit to talk about. So before we continue, once again, I am Nene Achibong. I like being called Nene because I just feel warmer with that name. And yes, that name was given to me by my dad. So yes, I like being called by that name. Yeah, but in official settings, my name is Glory. So, but for this YouTube channel, yes, everyone and my social medias, everyone knows me as Nene Achibong. So yes, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. If you've not already done so, please subscribe, like, comment, and share. So today's topic is about grief, dealing with grief. So like I said, my dad passed a few months ago, and talking about it is not easy, but I've decided to finally, come out, let my light shine. For the past 6 months, I've not done anything. I've not been able to, I've not seen the worth of, excelling anymore. I've not seen the worth of life. I've not seen, like, I'm not motivated or inspired to do anything. I mean, losing someone that you were so close to, not just because the person is your dad, it was my dad, no, but I grew up seeing my father as my friend, my go-to person, my cheerleader, my companion, my, should I say, gossip partner, but my chit-chat partner in everything. So when he passed, I was not inspired to even wake up, because I was like, who am I even doing this for? Like, my dad is one person that if I'm doing something or I want to achieve anything in this life, is to impress him. Basically, it's just to, he was my inspiration. I always wanted to impress him in something. So if I'm finishing school, oh dad, I passed, oh I made A's, and that is because he also responded with excitement to me. You would be inspired by someone who is also interested in your life. I'm not saying my other family members were not interested in my life, but my dad was just my go-to person and my cheerleader. Basically, that's all I can say. The people that know me, they know. So when he passed, I was like, there's nothing else in this life. I kept saying there's nothing else in this life. What is life? What is life? What is life? There's nothing in this life. Even when I achieve a new milestone, like, I'm not excited. I don't even share it, because my dad was the only person I shared my achievements with, because as I'm sharing it with him, he's getting excited. And one thing about me is that if you get excited in things about me, I get prompted to do more. So everything was just gloomy. The world was dark. I understood when people said the world is dark. I understood when people say, oh, there is nothing more they have to live for. But like they say, grief comes and grief goes. I wouldn't say it gets easier. It does not really get easy, because a few days back I woke up crying all over again. Now people would see you dress up, put on a smile, and they assume you have the best of life. But nobody really knows what goes on in your closet. Nobody. It's just you and God. Even my siblings, one thing about me is that I don't like anybody getting sad because of me. So I try to excuse me, I try to keep a strong face, or like put out a strong personality, that I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm doing well, I'm not mourning, I'm not sad anymore, I have moved on, just so that it gives them that strength to also, look forward in life. Because one thing about my siblings, my mom especially, and my sisters, they know that I was very close to my dad, and they think about me, what I'm doing, how I'm feeling, what's going on in my mind. I know that for a fact. So I know that they worry about my welfare all the way from Nigeria. My family is in Nigeria. I'm here alone, basically, although I have few extended relations, but we are not that close. So I'm just really close to my immediate family, which they are back home. So they actually worry about me. So I try to put out a strong personality that I'm fine. And yes, there are days that I'm all energetic and I'm fine. But there are days that the feelings that you have a good news to share, or you have some sad moments, and this one person was just the person, your go-to person. And that's when all the feelings come back. And yeah, those moments will definitely always come. So I cannot really say it gets easier. I would not. But depending, yeah. So before I divert, this vlog is about dealing with grief, and I really want to address how people deal with grief and how other people react to the people that deal with grief. These past few months, I've come to realize something, that when you're dealing with grief, it's just you. It's you. No one knows what you're going through. No one knows how truly you're feeling. No one knows anything, how you're dealing with life. No one knows how you're dealing with it. As far as you see me now, I look good, and you see me on the way, you see me post a picture, the first thing is that, oh, she's doing well, oh, she has gotten over it. But truly, can anyone really get past grief? Can you really, if you've gone through grief before, have you really gone past someone you loved so much, and you can say that, oh, I've forgotten about it, and the feelings of sadness does not really come back? No, you can't say that, because you're not living with them to know how they're dealing with issues. You're not even, you can't read their minds to know that, okay, yes, they've gone past this. Now, another thing I wanted to talk about is that when people are dealing with grief, don't assume that they've gone past it after a certain period of time, and don't detect to them how they should behave or how they should react to set in that period of time. I'm saying this because these past few months I've learned a lot, and like they said, experience is the best teacher. But I wouldn't really wish anyone to lose someone, a loved one. I wouldn't. These past few months was one of the hardest things I've ever gone through. But I'm here. That's by the way. But I wanted to say, don't assume and don't detect to someone who is grieving, because you don't know what's going on inside their minds and you don't know how they truly feel. I'm saying this because a lot of this past few months, like I said, I've learned a lot, and I've seen people basically detect to me how I should behave. People will come, you don't know how I'm feeling, and people will come to you and say, oh, don't worry, it's life, get past it. No, don't tell me that, because you don't know how I'm feeling. You don't know. And I have few friends and family members who have also lost, a loved one, and they say, oh, welcome to the club. And I'm like, is that the first thing that can come out from your mouth? If a friend of mine basically told me, oh, I lost my dad too, so you're not the first person. And I'm like, is this how people think? People have become so insensitive. This is the first thing that's coming out from your mouth to tell me, just 1, 2, 3 days of my dad passing, me receiving the news, and the first thing you can tell me is that, oh, I also lost my own mom or my own dad or my own sister, so these things happen, don't worry, you get past it. No, that's not what I want to hear. The only person that was different, even though she had lost her dad also, like that's many years back, she didn't even make reference of that. She told me, trust me, Nene, I know how you feel because I've been there, and it's not easy and it does not get easy. But all I can say that as the days pass, you'll be able to wake up and have a reason to say, I'm going to work, I should cook jollof rice, I should cook a afang. I'm a Calabar girl anyways, from Nigeria. So that was the only friend that, she did not judge me. She did not try to impose it on me like, oh, you're not the first person, or a lot of people pass through this. Like, people want to detect to you how you feel. People want to detect to you like the things, the character you should imbibe when they are not wearing your shoes. They don't know how you feel. A lot of people that lose their loved ones, some of them is just their loved ones by name, does not really mean that they were so close to that person or so attached to that person. I was attached to my dad. Everyone knows that. My close family, my friends, they know that. So you coming to tell me, oh, don't worry, you get past it, these things happen. No, you don't know how I'm feeling. Don't tell me how to feel. Don't tell me how it will be or how I will feel in the future, because you don't know. As at late as yesterday, I was still stop. Like, when I think about my dad, tears still drop. So I wouldn't say it gets easy. It does not. So don't tell me how I'm feeling. And one more thing I want to say about this thing is that people have different temperament. If in this moment I am withdrawing, I don't want to talk to anyone, I don't want to relate with anyone, I just want to be on my own, let me be. Let me be. Let people deal with their grief how they want to. Don't dictate to them to say, do this, don't do this, don't do that. If your temperament says, or you can only deal, because of your type of temperament, you can deal with this kind of thing by maybe going to parties or visiting people or just socializing more, that's you. You are you. Like I said, people are different. So different temperaments, of course, will react to things differently, but don't impose on people how they should react or how they should feel in their moments of grief. Another example I want to put in that, a friend of mine also said, oh, Glory, I didn't know your dad passed, but you didn't tell me either, so you don't blame me. Since you didn't want to tell me, I believe you want to keep it to yourself. Really? So something like this, it's a good thing that I should start announcing to the whole world. Another thing about me is that I don't post things on social media. I'm just doing this one because I'm prompted to, because it has this period, I've learned a lot in this period. The people that you think will be there for you, I just realized there are some people that, they have been closely marking you as your friends or as your family, but when something bad happens to you, should I say, that's when you know who people truly are. There are people that are basically just waiting for you to just snap, just waiting for you to just trip and fall, so something bad should happen to you. Somebody basically told me that, oh, welcome to the club. Rain falls in everyone's roof. It's like a parable saying that at the end of the day, everybody will experience grief. So my time has reached. So people are just basically waiting for you, something bad to happen to you, and they rejoice. I have a friend that basically, I wouldn't say she directly rejoiced, but from her reaction you could see that she's like saying, oh, finally, you're not the only person that her life is smooth, so finally, so see how it is. And I'm like, are these people human beings? Because witches or wizards, it's not until people see how you wake up in the middle of the night and spread your wings and fly. Honestly, it's not. People's character can make them be qualified as witches. So yeah, don't dictate to people how they should behave. That's basically what this video is about. Like I said, people have different temperaments. If the person is going into the mode of withdrawal, isolation, let them be. It's not about you. One more thing, I'm just remembering things. There are a lot of aunties and uncles and cousins that just felt I am isolating from them, and maybe it's about them, or maybe I don't trust them anymore. It's not about you, my dears. It's not about you. If this is me, if I say I want to isolate, it's a moment I am reflecting on things. I am reminiscing on things. I want to deal with this by myself and not by anyone's opinion. I know I heard some people and some aunties and uncles say, Nene, she does not want somebody to help. She's now, I said, no. My sisters and my mom that gave birth to me knows that I isolate when I'm dealing with issues. So if you don't know me, don't just sit down in your corner and judge me. Please, I just wanted to put that out there. But yeah, then I have people that are also waiting for you to be the one to post it on social media before they respond. They know that you're grieving, but they don't come to you. They don't say anything to you. They're just watching. They want you to basically post it on social media. And I keep on telling my sisters that they know they've heard the story, they've heard the news, but they just want it to come from you. And one thing I told myself, that no bad news will come from me. I always say that I am not someone that shares bad news. So something like this will not happen and I post it on my social media. I will not. Till tomorrow, I will not post it on my social media. So basically, there are people that are just waiting. They actually want you to post it so that the whole world sees you're grieving, so that they rejoice that you are grieving. Then they now come and comment and like and even share, help you share. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that, because doing that hurts me the more, and people commenting and liking and sharing hurts me the most. This is the last thing I expect I imagined would happen to me. So I will not come and share it. I will not share it. Then again, if I'm not talking to you in this period, baby girl, my dear people, it's not about you. It is just how I want to. This is how I'm dealing with my grief. This is just basically how I'm dealing with it. So leave me to me and deal with you as you. Don't impose your own personality on me. I don't impose my personality on people. In fact, all my friends, my close friends, are the opposite of me. I don't expect them to be like me. They deal with things differently. I deal with things differently. But we are still friends because we understand ourselves. So when people want to, family members, these so-called aunties and uncle, want to say, oh, Nene, this is what you should have done. Don't be like this, or do like this, or this is how you should react. Auntie, uncle, just, let people just be. Don't dictate to people how they should behave when they are mourning, when they are grieving, or when they are going through. The most you could do is to just be in the moment with them. If they are crying, let them cry. Don't tell them, oh, stop crying. An auntie of mine actually told me, oh, you shouldn't be crying, you should have gone past this by now. And he hates me. Why won't I stay away from you? It just hurts me the more. Sometimes people don't know the reason. If someone is staying away from you, maybe you should check yourself. Maybe there's something you're doing wrong. I'm crying. I want to share in the moment and relive the moment I spent with my dad. And you're trying to tell me, no, don't cry. Or trying to tell me that I should have gone past it by now. Do you know how I'm feeling? What if I had committed suicide the day I heard the news? because I'm waking up, putting up my hair, dressing well, I'm making up, you see me post picture and you just assume that everything is fine, right? Everything is fine. But anyways, that's it. When someone is grieving or when someone is passing through something, let them just be. The most you could do to help them that moment is just to be in the moment with them. If, like I said, if they are crying, let them cry. If they are complaining about a certain, like throwing tantrums, let them. Just be in the moment with them, but don't detect to them, no, this is not how you should behave, or this is how you should be, because you basically do not know how they are feeling, honestly. And I don't post things on social media. I'm saying this out there to everyone that expected that I'll post on my Facebook, on my WhatsApp, on my, it's just few people that knew that I called or I actually messaged that knew that this is what I'm passing through. So any other person that I did not message and you did not see it on my social media, but you knew about it, and but you're still waiting for me to come and invite you or to come and say that, oh, I lost my dad, before you talk to me, I leave you to your conscience. I am not like that. I have also learned to see things about people and ignore, because I realize that people don't want to take responsibility of being emotionally available to other people. They will always look for something to blame you with. And in this case, I was blamed that I did not post my dad oh god, on social media. I did not post it on social media. Like, it's that easy to post your loved one on social media. Okay, I should post it so that you share and share and share, like what people do. They don't celebrate people when they are alive, but they choose to celebrate people when the person has passed. That irritates me. I did not post my dad, but I see people that posting, sharing, and I'm like, let the people that are grieving, you know how they are feeling. Even my own sisters and mom, they didn't even share those pictures. The people that knew about it shared, and that's what people were expecting from me. I said, no, I'm not gonna do that, because you don't know. It hurts me the more, it irritates me. I don't even do that to other people. I don't post people's passing on my social media. If it is birthday, I will post. If it's something good, I will post. But you don't expect me to post that someone passed and I post it on social media. And that's what people were expecting, but I never did that. And those people are still waiting for me to personally come and tell them something before they say, oh, sorry. So it leaves me to say that it's not everyone out there that have you at heart. In fact, the life you have, the life you're living, people wish you're living that life. They are living that life and they really wish to see you go down, should I say. So there are people like that just basically waiting for something bad to happen to you. So the most you could do is to just keep on praying and putting your faith and trust in God that your life will keep getting better and better, regardless of the hassles and the struggles and the obstacles you meet on this race. Next time I'll talk about I have so many things to say. I'm now, open. I'll be doing this YouTube thing once more. I've not done it for I think past 8 months, because my dad getting sick and passing was not easy. But I'm not ready to let my light dim. I won't give the enemy that. I won't give enemies that. I won't give people that are waiting to like really want that. So I'm here to let my light shine. So until my next video, I'll see you guys again. I won't say the topic, but I have something for you guys, and